So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Vitinha. And here's Eze.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
In with the challenge. Eze. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe makes a dash for it. Messi. Vietnam appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Not the most convincing of passes. Tchouaméni. And Wan-Bissaka.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Messi has got himself a free kick. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Punched away. Van Dijk. He's cut it out. Konate clears without hesitation. Driving on and making... Haaland! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, great leap! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Dijk clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. That is ended up in no man's land. Vitinha.
Vietnam always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Haaland. Played into space. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Bellingham. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Cross in.
You can think ahead, but not take your eye off the ball, and he did.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Tchouaméni. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. That's a good ball out wide. Played in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now it's Thuram. Eze. Tchouaméni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he plays one through. Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Eze. Hakimi finding himself in space. Oh, well played, well played. Bellingham. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitinha. Bellingham. And the counter is on. And here's Mbappe. Thuram. Haaland.
1 minute at a time.
Now the breakaway. He's being urged to shoot. And he's there to belt it away. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reached the halfway point and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And so the action is resumed.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Tchouaméni could move up a gear here. And it's Bellingham. And here's Haaland. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! And a neat finish! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The first breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Haaland shoots! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And they win it back again. Vietnam have hit a quick-fire double here. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Great vision. He's picked his way through. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal.
Big chance! And yes, it's there!
Eze really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 18.
The Netherlands get their goal, a bit of respectability restored.
Number 10.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Mbappe. Coming on the field,
Well,
number
a glitch
17.
with the rangefinder there,
Lukaku.
and evident
Number
annoyance.
22.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Number 8.
Looking for options for movement.
Number 19. Dembele.
It's a
Substitutions
good
taking
foot in
place.
there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tielemans. And here's Lukaku, spread to the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they can break here. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Saliba, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Under an awful lot of pressure. Lukaku. Olise. And it's Tielemans. Konate was in no mood for any of that. And it's Dembele. Now it's Olise. Olise!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vietnam couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Koundé calmly anticipates.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tielemans. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, they could be caught out, and again! And that's in! It could be a lifeline! 2 more need! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Could move up a gear here. Bellingham making good progress. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Swings in a... Oh, good climb! Goal, the Netherlands! And there is your opener. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So, a breakthrough already. Tchouaméni. And it's Neves. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. That's good play. Now it's Neves. Well, Neves! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Delivered with swing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Saliba. And it's Szoboszlai. Haaland. Mbappe. Oh, great leap! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Haaland receives it in a good position here. And the shot! And that's another fine save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Bellingham.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Szoboszlai tries a cross. That has been knocked clear. And here's Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Crossed into the box. Tries to get it clear. And it's Neves. Backward it goes. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Konate getting this one clear. Messi.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn. Vietnam really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
He's had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
He leaps for it! And that's a tidy finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The Netherlands are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And now they can clear their lines. Van Dijk. Vietnam are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, that was vital.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Gabriel. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. And that has been cleared. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Messi. Konate is there to clear. No, again there's no way through. That's a cute ball. That's good vision. And that brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's in a great position here. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Szoboszlai attempts a clearance. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? Haaland is onto this. And it's been hooked away. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Mbappe looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
João Neves picks it up out. Terrific effort! And yes, it's there! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So we have movement on both benches. Just
18,
one in it now.
Bellingham.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Number 19, Dembele. Number 22, number 15, Yuri Tillman.
It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. And here's Bellingham. Oh, it's Dembele. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. Referee has just said play on.
Vietnam really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, they can break here. Hakimi. And they've switched it over to the other side. And it's Mendes. Looking for options for movement. Nuno Mendes. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Lukaku. Lovely feet. It's a promising position. Now the ball in. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Tielemans. Can he get it through?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Messi. And it's Hakimi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vitinha with the clearance. Tielemans. And this is Dembele. Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover this. And he welcomes it in. And he's there to retrieve it. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Bellingham. And it's been played through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pinches it off him. Vietnam are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 10, Messi. Number 3, Van Dijk.
The Netherlands can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Number 8, Olise. Number 13.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Probing pass. Tielemans. Hakimi. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Well, that was intense and enjoyable contest. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to today's
really get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe. No, it's come to nothing. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Ah, that's a fine interception. And it's Neves. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Oh, sweet feet.
Bellingham. The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, that's been intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Chips it through. Bellingham. That is a brilliant interception. Hakimi wriggles his way through. Threads one in. Oh no, that was never going to make it. That's a good foray he's making. And it's Bellingham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vitinha.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Szoboszlai. And here's Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Cleared away. Vietnam are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line.
Oh, what has happened here? He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Dembele. Neves! That is decidedly lacking. And it's Neves. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Wan-Bissaka does well to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Szoboszlai. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. That pass has been well intercepted. Haaland. Bellingham. Now this could be a chance. Oh, look at this. Goes for a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. João Neves. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! And he's managed to get rid. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Vitinha. Well read, nice interception. Bellingham. Szoboszlai. Knocks it into space. Olise. Dembele. For Olise. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, super find. There's the shot! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a... And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Vietnam come in leading by just the odd goal.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Vietnam are 1-0 up at half-time and it's all to play for. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Bellingham receives it in a good position here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bellingham trying to keep this in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Neves.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is... It's Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Olise's cross.
Well played and well cleared.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. Deftly away. And it's Vitinha. Dembele has created one goal already. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And the through ball. Oh, that is a good ball. He's had a shot! Deftly away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide.
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Szoboszlai. 75 minutes played.
The Netherlands really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Dembele might just make this. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he thumps it clear.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Vitinha. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Foot in. And it's Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. That is lovely. Vitinha. Terrific! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that's in. Do not write them off. Back they come. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So we have movement on both
Mbappe.
benches. The Netherlands
19,
restore parity.
Dembele.
Well, this poses a
Number
very
8,
interesting question now,
Olise.
Peter. Do they push on to try and
18,
win it in normal time?
Bellingham.
They certainly have the momentum.
Number 9, Joe Neves. Coming on the
Some
field.
really good ball
Number
movement.
5, Vinicius
Oh, he's got a side of
Junior.
goal.
Number 20.
Gets his head on it! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And that'll be the end of that. Vietnam played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of
What are your
anybody
thoughts
who
on
has found
today's game then,
themselves a
Jim?
little
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started.
Mbappe!
It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Tries to pass it through. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's quick to return it. And here's Szoboszlai. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. No way through. Nuno Mendes. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. And he plays one through. Now, oh, he's all alone! Decent chance! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe. Mendes does well to get it back. Mendes has been caught there, it's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Hakimi.
Vietnam always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to...
Chance! He doesn't look too happy with that. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Haaland. Now it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Haaland. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Vitinha running with intent. It's a threatening ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham. He's beaten the last, and the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, nice touch. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that'll be a goal kick.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
João Neves. And it's Tchouaméni. That has not gone well. Vitinha. And here's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. And that has left him in a heap. That's where it came from. Vitinha. João Neves does really well there. He is strong. That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. I know he's seen through all of that. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Vietnam are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nuno Mendes. Wan-Bissaka. Now João Neves. That's an imaginative pass. Szoboszlai. And it's Vitinha. And it's Hakimi. And here's Haaland. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Messi. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vietnam just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Well, he's done very well to take that back.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Erling Haaland.
Tchouaméni has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Number 18, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Bruno
Number
Guimaraes.
39, Bruno Guimaraes. Number 22, Reinders.
And he's been shifted off it.
Substitution.
Reinders. Great ball, and he's in here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's shot, surely! That's put paid to the danger. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's in on goal. And they can counter here. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, easy pickings there. Nuno Mendes. And here's Dembele. Bruno Fernandes has it out wide and in space. That has been knocked clear.
The Netherlands really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nuno Mendes. The most accurate pass. Reinders. Now it's... Can he finish? And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on
Messi.
both benches.
Coming on the field is number 8, Olise. Substitution in progress.
Vietnam leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Wan-Bissaka. And here's Olise. He's found space here. Not a hint of offside here. Traoré.
Vietnam can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And the referee brings it to a close. Vietnam have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the title. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the
today's
ingredients for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things all... Shot, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's lost his man here. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Reinders. Cross in, looks like a good one. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's quick to snatch it back.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Haaland. Szoboszlai ploughing through the middle. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominik Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his...
Tries a shot! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Chouameni. And the pass is intercepted. And they can counter here. Mbappe. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, he's burst through. Mbappe. Mbappe! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Nuno Mendes. Vietnam are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Haaland. He's on it, can he get away? That's very neat. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Brilliantly cut out. Reinders. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Chips it through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's gone looking for safety. Szoboszlai, Konate, and it's Szoboszlai. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Reinders, threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! And one more try!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, good effort! They've scored! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. Oh, it's come loose! Mendes getting this one clear. Reinders, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Konate. Vietnam looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now it's Reinders. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. And Mendes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking for a run-up. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was quick to react. Olise aims beyond the defence. Konate cuts out the pass. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Vietnam leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Vietnam just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And we are back underway. Vietnam currently ahead. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's made its way to him. Great chance! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Well, the first goal came from this.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Erling Haaland. Coming on the field is number 17, Lukaku.
Terrific effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Gabriel certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Reinders. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Tchouameni, foot in. And here's Lukaku, and the shot's on here. Bellingham. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vietnam are ahead here by what is still the only goal. No, again, there's no way through.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Picked out brilliant, and he shoots! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Reinders. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Defending of the desperate variety.
And it's Szoboszlai. Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Now it's Neves. And it's Reinders.
Big chance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
João Neves certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So we have movement on both benches.
Mbappe. Number 9, João Neves. Number 22.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Number 8.
And here's Thuram.
Olise.
Look at the
Coming on
space
the
here.
field,
That's an
number
excellent
19,
interception.
Dembele.
No messing about, just
Number
bludgeoned
15,
away.
Szoboszlai. Number 4, Dani Olmo.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Number 10, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
That is good alertness. Szoboszlai. Messi. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Nice interception, well timed. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Quality ball.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's a throw-in. The final 5 minutes.
Wan-Bissaka. Gabriel. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Dembele.
Caresses it through. Wan-Bissaka attempts a clearance. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Pedri.
He's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 3 minutes.
And that'll be a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, super ball! Chance for a shot! And it's in! Drama at the death! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Just
The end of the game.
It is now time
Reflections?
For our special moderator.
Well, Peter,
Please
this was
grab the tickets you were
probably
given
more
when you were walking through
slugfest
the
than
gates.
a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here.
Haaland! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Peter, Marcus Llorente, has had a huge effect by just moving position, moving a little further forward. Who would have imagined he could be so creative and such a prolific goal scorer too? Expect to see him make a lot of those powerful surges up the pitch, and at times he'll drop in as a number 10 in that supporting striker's position.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Played in.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Nuno Mendes. Strong running down that left flank.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
João Neves. And it's Messi.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
He's going for goal!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Tchouaméni actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
It's a pretty loose pass. Can he get it through?
And that's played in low. And the shot!
Cherki.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Cherki. Mendes has it out wide and in space.
Oh, sweet feet.
Cherki.
That's good play. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Llorente. And it's Vitinha. And here's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here.
Pinches it off him. João Neves with a definite fell there. Cherki. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
15 minutes till half-time. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Great vision. Always onto this. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Haaland. And this is Messi. Haaland
Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Corner number 2 then. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Saliba. Nuno Mendes. And Cherki. Tchouaméni driving forward.
Such good technique.
Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! Mendes clears without hesitation.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he get onto this? Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Now it's Llorente, and it's Mendes. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Thuram. Played out to the left flank. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
João Neves. He's having a pop! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number
Van Dijk
17.
kept his eye on it, and he's
Lukaku.
there.
Substitutions taking place.
Played towards the other side. And he's forced to go back. And we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Fernandes. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down.
Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice control. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Nicked it back promptly. And he shoots! Now there's a terrific hit.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Vietnam have opted to make
Mbappe.
another change here.
Number 18. Bellingham.
They've played it short.
John Evans.
And here's Eze,
Number 10. Messi.
showing good feet.
Coming on the field. Number 19. Dembele.
He's in a great position
Number
here.
22.
There's the shot! And it's in!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Marek Szoboszlai. This might spark...
Decent chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Olise is offering a right smile there.
75 minutes played. Oh, good take and a good...
And a chance! And that's a tiny finish. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
In with the challenge.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Reinders. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
They'll have one final crack at it. Lukaku. It's Lukaku! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Tchouaméni. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quality ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
The stadium gate. Kindly
So
remove it,
no
as it is
winner
about to be
at
towed
full
away.
time. We will be going the distance. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Vietnam displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Tchouaméni stood up well to him there. Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And it's Hakimi. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, they can break here. Aimed beyond the defence. Saliba. And it's Cucurella. Eze. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Here's Tchouaméni. Tries to pass it through.
Chance, surely! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he finish? So close to drawing level.
Dembele really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Eze.
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break.
We would like to inform you that CCTV
So this is it, one
now
goal in it,
operation
and
for
we're
your
down to the
safety.
last 15 minutes. Everyone on their last legs. Can there be one final twist? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And here's Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Szoboszlai. Aimed at the far side. And that's the keeper's ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Dembele. Tries one from range. Vietnam very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need...
Szoboszlai! Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Coming on to replace him
It is compelling, this,
number
utterly
3,
compelling.
Van Dijk.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Tchouaméni. And it's Eze.
Eze.
And it's Tchouaméni.
Played out towards the right wing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Thinks about the shot. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Reinders taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
For information provided by the local
How would you
police.
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Vietnam can always take more...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients for a
today's
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. Llorente gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vietnam can try it again now. Vietnam have their second corner now.
Terrific effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital. That's going to go a long way. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. And here's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, it's played into the...
Towering header!
No, not the best of headers.
Vietnam really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Messi. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Ronaldo. And that is expertly dealt with. Strokes it back. João Neves was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in a good position here. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Saliba.
Vietnam really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And this is Ronaldo. And it's Neves. Tchouaméni. Now Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, played right into his path. He is just caressing the ball. And it's made its way to him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's been played through. Bellingham. Oh, he's played.
And he shoots!
Nuno Mendes. João Neves. João Neves cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Now that is commitment to the cause. Vietnam have their third corner. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. Llorente. And it's Vitinha. And here's Thuram. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes. And Cherki. And it's Vitinha.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Engages and forces him off the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Ronaldo. It's a promising position. That is lovely. João Neves. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're
So there was the first half.
Vietnam really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. So the action resumes.
Vietnam have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Neves. Vitinha. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Mbappe. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Now it's Neves. Cherki. And it's Vitinha. And here's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now Mbappe. Mendes, here's onto this. Shot a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Cherki clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 9, João Neves.
Vitinha
Coming
goes
on
short.
the field,
Vitinha.
Number 20, Erling Haaland.
Well, that's
Number
surely a foul.
15,
Free kick.
Szoboszlai.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Vitinha is eyeing up his options in the middle. Mbappe. And here's Vitinha. Oh, that's neat.
And it's Llorente.
Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Thuram.
There they go, hunting in packs.
Cherki.
Mbappe.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0.
And he's forced to go back.
Nuno Mendes.
Driving on and making good progress. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Szoboszlai. Haaland.
Oh, good spread. And here's Messi. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Mbappe.
Takes
Number
aim and
10,
bullish header!
Messi. Number
That
18,
was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dembele.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Number 8, Olise. Number 22, Reinders. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Mendes.
Lovely feet.
And this is Dembele. Pedri.
Chance here to counter.
Hakimi. Llorente. And it's Valverde.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Pedri, Hakimi, Tchouaméni, Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Tchouaméni with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Llorente.
Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover.
He's in a great position here. Tchouaméni. Musiala. And this is Dembele.
Good read, needed to be. Looking to play him in. So no...
Decent chance! And that's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Vietnam really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Olise powering forward here. Haaland. Oh, this is a great position.
Tries a shot! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into...
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
To give your support to our better stadium.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. "90 minutes gone and nothing between them still." Vietnam did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Szoboszlai. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good ball, good take. And he's really put himself on the line here. They're up to 5 corners now. Throw-in. Played into the box. Musiala. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Haaland. Reinders. Driving forwards. Musiala. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And the shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least...
Just the keeper in his way!
Real chance! And it's in!
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Vietnam go up by 2 and are looking good. Musiala gets flagged offside. So just 15 minutes still to come.
Please join me in wishing all the best.
So there you have it. This game has tipped tellingly in one direction. 15 minutes to go, but it is starting to look done. Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have played themselves to a near standstill. Oh, what a mistake! He's in one-on-one. It's Dembele!
And yes, it's there! Perhaps the final twist.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution on the field. number 15.
Final checks on the touchline. A change
Coming on
about
the
to occur.
field is
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly
number
add more
4,
movement and
Daniel.
fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Vietnam cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And it's Dembele. And here's Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here, showing good feet. And he's in on goal. Musiala touches it back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Vietnam nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Courtois, deftly away. That's that, the end. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening,
match.
the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Mendes picks it up out wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and it wasn't the best decision.
Looking tidy in possession here. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? It's a good-looking delivery. And that has been cleared. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Distributed tidily. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gabriel. Both sides exercising caution for now. First quarter of an hour gone. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. And he's gone backward here. Bellingham.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. João Neves.
Vietnam definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham. He is through here. Crosses it in here.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Olise. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, there's a probing ball. Shot could... Bellingham! Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And a real chance to break the deadlock. And it's a real chance! It's hit the upright. And that was very necessary. Wan-Bissaka. Mbappe. Wan-Bissaka gets a foot in here. 30 minutes gone. That's very neat. This looks promising. João Neves. Now, what about a counter-attack? Passing is crisp and sharp. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Wan-Bissaka with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. João Neves, Nuno Mendes, and it's Tchouaméni. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That looks a cracking ball. And this is Messi. That is a brilliant interception. And he's hit it long. And here's Haaland. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And it's Neves. Olise. He's a sharp little ball here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That is lovely. Look at the space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Vietnam currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh...
He's been taken out. Could that be a penalty? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number
It certainly
10,
looks appetising, well
Messi.
within shooting range.
Number 25.
An opportunity then to pull clear here.
Mendes. Coming on the field.
That's put pay to the danger.
Olise. Number 13. Williams Saliba.
Llorente. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Impressive jump! And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance, and a chance! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Tchouaméni. Now, can they get him away? João Neves finding himself in space. João Neves. Haaland. And it's Neves. Here's Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe. And here's Haaland. Haaland ploughing through the middle. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Vietnam really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Erling Haaland. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Lukaku. Substitutions taking place.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's burst through. Chance for a shot! No, he's missed it. Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome.
It's Lukaku! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. That is good alertness. Mbappe under intense pressure.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Konate.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
And it's Hakimi. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's managed to get free. And shooting chance! No, just not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Vietnam have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
John Evans. Coming on the field, number 22, Reinders.
Hakimi.
Number 15.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Musiala. That's a good run he's making there. Pedri looking for the run. Hakimi receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Musiala plays it short. Traoré. Lovely feet. And this is Dembele. Good read, needed to be. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Lukaku. Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, for me, he qualifies as a determined manipulator.
Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pedri has it out wide and in space. And he whips it in. Now it's Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Szoboszlai.
time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Lukaku charging forward. Lukaku! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
That's the keeper's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Please have your entry tickets at
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Vietnam just couldn't get into any kind of rhythm after going a goal down. It made life so easy for the opposition, who hardly broke sweat in the end, Peter.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.